concrete, mortar, steel, marble 3 kinds, brass and mahogany polished to a sunlight radiance, glass and granite, strong, cold to the touch. Yet when combined with joy, sorrow, tears, laughter, a chorus of greetings and goodbyes, it becomes the heart of Kansas City. Now and forever, this is Union Station. Many voices still linger in the corners of Union Station, each forever retelling the stories of the countless number of people who have passed through this majestic place, and whose lives have been forever changed. Listen and relive their stories as remembered through the eyes of one special woman.
Home again. Hello? Cece? It's me, Anna. No, I missed that old Irishman. But just because you're not with us in this world doesn't mean I still can't talk to you. Right, Cece? I'll admit, it's always a good feeling coming home. This old place is starting to show its age. But then again, so am I. Oh, there you are, Cece. I was wondering if I'd hear from you. I'm arriving. I was visiting family in Ohio. I'll be around for a week, and then I'm going out west to see young James Bennett. Remember him? Oh, sure, my little helper. He's graduating from Stanford. Oh, it certainly has. It's gone very fast. Well, it seems like only yesterday he was shadowing me all through the station, piping up with schedules of trains. I can still hear him, too, when I walk through here, like it was yesterday. Do you realize that it's been 45 years since you and I met? Well, sure, I remember. July 17th, 1915. Most important day of my life. I just needed a job. I didn't realize that coming through those doors on that day was like boarding the Super Chief, and that the next 40 years would fly by. Oh, Cece, you were an absolute peach that day. Don't you remember? You're 15 minutes late. Now, I heard your apology, and it's taken. But we're a train station, Miss Anna. The third largest in the world. Time is everything. The red caps, the engineers, the brakemen, the girls in Mr. Hartley's restaurants, they're on time. The station master is on time. That would be me, Mr. C.C. Clancy. And the matron of the station is to be on time as well. And that would be you. Now that you're here, the station is yours. If someone gets lost, help them get found. If people need a ride or departure information, it's posted inside those frames out there. If someone needs medical attention, you either get the on-duty nurse or doctor, you direct the parcel to the hospital area of the station. Now there's a smoking room for the gentlemen and a cigar shop so that they can purchase something to smoke. There are also tonsorial lounges available for both men and women, a shoe shine shop for the gentlemen, and there are doesn't speak the King's English. You nod your head, say, mm-hmm, and direct them to the immigrant waiting room. People have been known to sell the deed to City Hall in here, more than once. So let's protect our citizens-to-be. Oh, and if you see any newlyweds racing through here, well, for heaven's sake, get out of their way. This may be the only time they're happy in their whole married life, and you don't want to be standing in the way of it. And don't you ever be telling Mrs. Clancy I said that. Now, he'll work a split shift from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and an evening shift from 3 p.m. to midnight. Any questions, Miss Anna? Oh, we don't close, Anna. We have over 230 trains a day coming and going. Thousands of cheerful travelers just waiting for you to assist them. We never close, Anna. We're Union Station.
In the fall of 1921, the word, or so it seemed, came right through the middle of Union Station. The American Legion held their third annual convention in Kansas City. Vice President of the United States, Calvin Coolidge, General John Pershing, the 4 Allied commanders of World War I and their entourage, all arrived through the gates of Union Station. 4 leaders from faraway lands, consecrated soil to be home to a column of liberty, all overlooking the gateway to a new life. Yet most arrived here without fanfare, retinue, or mastery of the language, but they all did ride in with a dream.
So many noises. Loud. They echo, like in my church when it is empty. Do not look at me as if I do not belong. I am exactly where I've wanted to be for so long. This building is so big, so beautiful. Is all of America like this? The wood on this bench reminds me of home. Of Grosseto, of Rebisque, of Liège, of Colima. I miss my home, my family. Oh, I have to be sure I still have my papers. They are everything to me right now. Hello, I'm from Italy. From Mexico. From Belgium. From Russia. I'm glad to be here. But I'm scared. This bread is from my home. I brought it with me to eat, but I could not. I needed to save it as a reminder of what I left. It is from my mother, made in her oven by her hands. The butter and flour from my village. My town, my city. There, I was a teacher. I constructed furniture. I was a baker. A nurse. Here, I do not know what I will do. I would be very lucky to get work in this building. Do you understand me? Or are you scared like me, so you smile, only hoping to get one in return? There. The marble of this floor reminds me of my homeland. I like it. Because if they liked my homeland enough to use her marble into this palace, well then I hope America will like me too. I only ask for the opportunity. Do not be afraid. I am your mother. Your brother. Your father. And your daughter. I am just like you. I am your neighbor. I am this city. And together we are home. Gerbil Post. Well, I saw it all. Oh, Lottie West. Mrs. Lottie West. Well, I had just said hello to Miss Anna, the station's matron, when I noticed a group of men walking past my desk. I could spot that they were law officers and that at least one of them he was handcuffed. Well, that character looked pretty bad, so I followed them outside. You don't see a sight like that every day, and I wanted to know what was going on. Well, just as they started to get in the car, a big man, big ruddy face, dark blue suit, turned down Panama hat. When you see as many people as I do in a day, you tend to notice things. Well, he came from behind that lamppost with a machine gun, and he started firing at the officers. And then 2 other men came from behind my car. It's in Oakland. And there were 6 Catholic sisters out on a platform. And I yelled, "Get your little help!" Lottie West. It happened too fast. Agent Frank Smith, Bureau of Investigation. We had just brought Nash through the station, went to Agent Caffrey's car. That's how we were taking Nash to Leavenworth. Nash got in the front seat. I got in the back. Between Agent Lackey and Chief Reed, Agent Caffrey was standing on the pavement on the east side of the car. The two Kansas City detectives, Fred Hermanson and Red Grooms, were standing near the front of the car on the west side. I heard a man yell, "Up, up." The words came real fast. I reached for my revolver, looked up, saw a man aiming a machine gun at the car. He started shooting. I ducked down as soon as I saw that red flame and heard the bullets splintering the car. I played dead. It was the only thing I could do. I felt Reed sag down on me. Dead. Looked up and saw that Nash had the top of his head blown off. Bullets were flying in all directions, glass was shattering, the car was being ripped apart. Lackey had been hit. Bad. Hermanson and Grooms didn't stand a chance. None of us did. I was lucky. I didn't really see too much of anything. Didn't even see the killers get away. If you folks don't have any more questions, I've got work to do. Correct? Oh, well, yes, I noticed all the commotion. Happy New Year to you too, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, excuse me again, ma'am. Do you know if the Southwest Limited is on time? Thanks. Hello, I'm Jerome. How do you do? I'm Jerome. Well, here we are at last. What, ma'am? I'm sorry. Oh, my lady friend is coming in from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Oh, we have met, just not in person. We've been riding back and forth to each other for a year today now. Here's a picture. Yeah, I think so too. Her name's Elaine. We both like poetry. That's how we met. I wrote a poem for Collier's, and they printed it. And then she wrote in a letter saying how much she liked the poem, and I wrote back a letter saying thanks for the nice letter. Before you knew it, we got each other's address and we just started writing to each other. She's a teacher. Oh, I work for the Power and Light building department. Do I look okay? Thanks. It's about the best I have. She decided to come today after I wrote a poem about her. She said it made the earth shake under her feet. When I read that, I started to shake, and I didn't stop for the past 3 weeks. And I wrote her a poem for today, too. Brought the flowers and the candies in case she doesn't like the poem. Well, that's her train, huh? Are all these people meeting people on the train? Is that a fact? Just for the New Year's? Well, it looks like they're having a good time. Oh, excuse me, miss. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not her. Sorry! You're not Elaine! That wasn't Elaine. Is that it? There isn't anyone else on the train? I'm Jerome Ellison. Elaine. Yes, ma'am? Oh, yes, right. Just a minute. I have dreamt of this moment that's now taking place. Of saying hello, nice to meet you, straight to your face. From Wisconsin to Missouri, across this large nation, our eyes finally meet in Great Union Station. Welcome, Elaine. You're beautiful. Oh, well, thanks. It's about the best I have. Would you like to get something to eat? Oh, just a minute. I forgot these. Thanks for your help. Happy New Year! We can sit here, Captain. Our train's delayed. Big dust storm out in western Kansas. Can't see your hand in front of your face, I guess. Young Bud and me left Iowa Falls last night. We took the Kansas City rocket. Sounds a lot faster than it was. I've never seen a place like this. They don't have anything like this out in Delhi. That's where we're from in Iowa. But are you hungry, son? Here, have some breakfast. Oh, no, ma'am, we're fine. You don't need to be wasting no money in a restaurant. Sure smells good, though. My husband, Buddy, headed out to Nevada with Harold Coyle. They heard they could get jobs working on the dam out there, and they'll send for us when they can. Young Bud and me are heading out to western Kansas, to Fowler. My sister has a farm out there. That storm ain't blown it away. Ma'am, what's your name? Anna. I'm Helen Cornish. Our farm? Well, we had some wheat, most of the corn, a few chickens and some hogs. Young Bud, we gotta keep you clean, son. You're right, Bertie don't want me meeting no dirty-faced nephew for the first time. Oh, no, ma'am, we couldn't. Well, he has been eyeing them balloons since we first came in. Young Bud, Miss Anna has a penny for you. Now, you thank Miss Anna for the penny. Go on, go get yourself a balloon. You're right here, it's all right. Buddy bought him a bright yellow ball up in Fayette. He loved playing with that. When they took the farm, well, they took everything. I'm hoping my sister and her husband can board us till Buddy gets settled out in Nevada. I can help work the farm, do some sewing. They're out in Fowler. Now, young Bud, you thank Miss Anna again for that balloon. My, but it is a pretty red, isn't it? Ma'am, I'd like to freshen up a bit before we head out. I saw the ladies' room earlier, but I can't afford to take no bath. Can't afford no soap either. It's a lovely ladies' room. The woman in there seems real nice. I'll just splash my face. If you'd be so kind as to watch young Bud for me. Thank you. Now, Bud, you stay right here with Miss Ann. Oh, honey, get your balloon. Quick, grab it. My word. Look at all the balloons. It's like stars shining down on us. Well, there must be 50 or 60 balloons up there. That's over $50. No, son, we can't get you another one. I know you had it tight in your hand. But just because you hold on to something hard doesn't mean you can't lose it. Ain't summer just the best, Miss Anna? I know, isn't summer just the best? I love coming to the station, especially during the summer, because that means I get to see my grandma and grandpa. They live over at Harrisonville. And on summer days like this one, I hop on my bike and I ride it here. Oh, and it's just great. We live over on Michigan, and I pedal as fast as I can over to Maine. And then I turn right, and it's all downhill. I wish past St. Mary's Liberty Memorial. I'm not pedaling, I'm flying, I'm going like the Missouri River Eagle. Look out, I'm breaking to the bottom. Well, I know, Miss Anna, I'm not breaking to the bottom. When I get there, I slam on my brakes and you can smell the rubber burn. Then I scooch past Pershing, looking both ways, of course, and I tear into the Union Station parking lot. Then I walk my bike into the station, go to Kansas City Southern window, get a round trip ticket to Harrisonville, check my bike through the baggage car, then I run over to Miss Anna's desk, and I have a seat. And I just start watching the people. I love watching the people. Oh, Miss Anna, ain't that rude? I know, isn't that rude? What'd I say? Oh, she's got too much makeup on, Miss Anna. My daddy says that there are women who are pretty and women who are ugly, and all the makeup in the world ain't gonna help either one of them. I know isn't gonna help. Oh, now I get to see my grandma and grandpa. Of course, I get to do it backwards in a couple days, so that the ride up the hill ain't as much fun. Well, I know isn't as much fun. Actually, Miss Anna, I haven't been able to make it all the way up yet, pedaling, but I will, and soon too. Well, of course I'm careful. What do I got to worry about? There isn't anything in this world that can touch me. Bye!
I've been seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through.
Michael, if you see your father, give a holler. He may not see us. Oh, well, those sailors look like they're going to the same place you are. How did they ever get to Kansas City? Not an ocean in sight. Yes, Rose, I know they got here by train. Did you get enough to eat? Your father says he's getting off early to see you off. Are you sure you don't need anything else? Well, I wish you would have let me cook you something at home. I would have made time. It would have been fine. Here, Rose, go get your brother a piece of chocolate cake from the lunch counter. No, Michael, I insist. It's a long train ride. Who knows when you'll have a chance to eat? Yes, I know they have dining cars, but you should save your money. I don't know what for. You just should. Oh, well, those boys must not be from here. I don't see any parents with them. Do you recognize anyone? Well, I just thought you might know someone here is all. Besides me, silly. Now I know where Rose gets her sass. I have just decided you are not going anywhere. You are staying right here with your family where you belong. Oh, I am I? Will you just go on and be embarrassed? Is that your train they just called? Well, I don't know how you can tell. I can't even understand most of the announcements. It was. But your father's not here. Michael, do you have everything? Well, if I don't look out for you, who will? I don't care if you are. I forget, what are you? A seaman, first class. You're still my son. Our son. Frank, where are you? Rose, thank you, dear. Give that to your brother. Put that in your bag. Save it. You'll need it later. You have to board now? Michael, your father wanted to tell you he is so very proud of you. And we both want you to be careful. I know we're not at war, but things still happen. Your father says bad things happen on boats, too. All right, ships. I don't know the difference. Okay. Go on. Michael! Honey, wait. Here are some stamps. You'll use them when you write to us. Give me a kiss. Rose, give your brother a kiss goodbye. My baby. You take care of yourself. Do what they tell you. Be a good boy. To the Navy, you're a man. To me, you're my boy. Always will be. You have your cake? Michael, let us know when you get to Arizona. Sweetie, you know what I mean. Yes, I know you're going to Hawaii and that the ship is the Arizona. Either way, I just want you to write us, and if you need anything, let us know. How I'll ever get anything to Hawaii, I don't know. Rose, say goodbye to your brother. Tell him you love him. We won't see him for a while. Goodbye, Michael. We love you. I love you.
I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
When the attack on Pearl Harbor was announced, all Union stations stopped in silence and shock. It was broken when Marian Anderson, a young opera singer who was changing trains at the time, walked under the big clock and started to sing, "God Bless America."
Thank you, James. I don't need a sip of your root beer. Honey, how's your family? How long has your father been overseas, James? Well, that's a long time not to see your father. How's your mother doing? I'm sure she misses him as much as you do. James, why don't you help these folks? You can leave the root beer with me. Go on, it's all right. This is James Bennett. He's my little helper on some days and nights. Lois, that's his mother, works late at the Westport room. He knows all the trains and their schedules. He's probably more accurate than I am. Well, yes, that's right. The El Capitan and the Super Chief do run 5 minutes apart. Here, James, honey, here's a nickel. Why don't you go get yourself a bag of popcorn? His father has been overseas since last November, but he and his mother haven't received as much as a letter in quite some time. Lois told me a few weeks ago that James doesn't come here just to see me, but to keep his eyes on doors A and B. He is just certain his father is going to be walking through one of them any day now, and James is determined to be here when that happens. You're welcome, folks, and he's right about your train. You've got about 20 minutes until it leaves. You can wait in the north waiting room. Have a nice trip. Don't look so shocked. It's from my father and my mother. Not exactly Casablanca, if you know what I mean. Hey, Anna, could I get one of those, please? Thanks. Merry Christmas, soldier. It's
a gift handkerchief, courtesy of Kansas City and Union Station. Merry Christmas, Lieutenant. Oh, those are high school choirs. That's Westport High School and Paseo, and to the left of them is Rockhurst. It's an all-boys school. And across the way is St. Teresa's Academy. It's an all-girls school. I went to school there. So where are you headed, Lieutenant? Berlin or bust, huh? I love an optimist. Is this your home? Oh, Joplin. Well, it was nice of the Army to give you some time off with your family. Oh, yes, the Westport room and the lunch counter are packed this time of night. We could get a cup of coffee. There's a serviceman's area down on track level. Yes, Anna? Well, you can come with us if you feel the need. Oh, I'm with the Cadet Nurses Corps at Trinity Lutheran. And those two women making a beeline towards us are classmates of mine, Katie and Maggie. Excuse me. Yes? Yes, of course I'm going back to the dorm. I was just helping Anna pass out these Christmas presents when I met Lieutenant Joe Harker. We're going to get a cup of coffee with Anna. I'll meet you back here under the clock in 20 minutes. Go. Listen to the choirs for a while. Did you know we traveled in packs? Oh yes, I love it. The government pays for my tuition, books, and uniforms, including gray winter, outdoor, and summer ones. Plus, I get a stipend of $15 a month, and I promise to serve as a nurse in one of the branches of the service when I graduate. Our whole class joined for the same reason. No, not the uniforms. We felt it was our patriotic duty. You fellas don't have the market cornered on that one, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. I've taken up all your time. Well, it was nice talking with you too, Lieutenant. Joe. I'm Joy. Joy Carter. Well, I know you have to go. I'm glad I had the chance to meet you. Lieutenant, send me a postcard from Berlin. Oh, Anna.
Just get these dishes out of the way for you folks. I hope you all didn't have too long of a wait in line. I have never seen anything like it. There must be over 100 people lined up outside the restaurant. You'd have thought the war had ended or something. I'm just joshing with you. It's the greatest news. My sister over there, she's Opal, and I'm Ruby. And yes, our folks thought we were both gems. Opal called me at 4 a.m. this morning and told me to get ready, and she wasn't kidding. They closed the restaurant between 4 and 5 a.m. just to restock. They were out of ham, bacon, and sausage rations by 7 a.m. The most amazing thing is, the customers didn't seem to care. I've never seen everyone so darn happy. Normally over the course of the day, we serve about 9,000. But today, what time do you have here? Not even quite noon, and we've already served over 15,000. My dogs are already barking. But it's worth it. I'm so glad it's over. I loved meeting our servicemen. Opal and I were just talking about how wonderful everyone was, and we wondered if we'd meet any of them again. Mr. Clancy, the station master, said that half of every person in uniform came through the station during the war. I just hope that many found their way home. Well, listen to me typing like I have all the time in the world. You folks look over the menus. I'll get you some coffee and be right back to take your order.
Anna, do you remember me? Yes, Lois Bennett. It has been a long time, too long for James. We left Kansas City about a year after the war ended. Both my husband Matt and I have family that relocated in California, so it just seemed like the right thing to do at the time. James hated to leave. You must have been off duty when we came through. Yes, he's here. He's in the middle of that crowd out there, swimming in his father's service hat and jacket. Every serviceman we meet salutes him. It's his father's medal. We're on our way back to Bakersfield from Washington. Matt was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. He was killed in 1944. We just found out a few months ago. We hadn't heard from him in a long time. We always kept hope. Yes, James did get to meet the president, talked his ear off, you know how he is. And when President Truman found out we lived in Kansas City, we thought they were old schoolmates. Matt was killed in France. His squad leader had been killed, and the rest of the squad was coming under heavy fire. PFC Bennett volunteered to draw fire from the enemy so his squad could advance. He was shot while crossing a stream, but continued firing and urging the men forward. The enemy saw that it was one man who seemed to be responsible for this action against them, and trained all their weapons on PFC Bennett. PFC Bennett's courageous act of heroism was an inspiration to those with whom he served. Matt was a terrific husband and father. I'm sure he cared for those men very deeply. He would have done everything in his power to get back to James. I'm sorry. I thought I'd prepared myself. I have a pretty good job in Bakersfield. Waitress again. James is pretty well settled in school. He has his father's eyes and chin. James! Come say hello to Anna, honey. Yes, he is getting big. He looks wonderful in his father's jacket. I told her, honey. Sure, let her hold it. I don't know, ask her politely. Well, he's never even given his mother a hug and a kiss in front of so many people. He must be pretty special. James, we have to board him. Will you get a letter if I send it care of the station? I'll send it care of matron at the station. Come and visit us, Anna. James talks about you in the station all the time. Anna, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Anna.
Thank you.
You are so kind to me.
Thanks ever so much.
Thank you, Miss Anna.
Thank you.
You are so kind to us.
Thanks ever so much.
Anna, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now we're arriving on the tracks on the lower level. The El Capitan.
You are old.
The Cape. The American Royal Zephyr. The Kansas City Rocket. The Golden Snake. The Kansas City Zephyr. The Grand Canyon. The Pony Express. The Southern Belle. The General Pershing Zephyr. The Frisco Firefly. And the Missouri River Eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kansas City's Union Station. All aboard!
gosh, I'm just so sad today.
I don't even know why. Do you know what it is?
No, but you should do the dishes while we talk. Yeah, you know what the worst part of all of this is?
What?
Is that I'll never see Kelly's perky boobies again.
Oh.
Never Charlotte's beautiful red hair or Karen's voluptuous, well, you know, that
Yeah,
thing.
that thing.
Yeah, I'll miss those so much.
Maybe that's why we're so sad.
Maybe that's why we're sad. Would you like to say something to them? Oh, we love you guys. You be careful, California.
You be safe out there.
Very interesting. You're
Drive
gonna miss
safely.
the grass.
Duck.
Come
the
back
guns.
for the grass.
Duck.
You'll visit the grass. It'll be fun.
love you.
Okay, bye. Bye-bye. 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 Okay, bye-bye. You can fade out.
Yesterday.
Hi girls, well here we are Saturday morning after a Friday night at After Hours on the set of Good Vibrations here at the Union Station City Stage H&R Block funded. Don't you love that? Wanted to say how much we enjoyed having you here. Be careful out there in LA, la la la, land of hope, land of hemp. Don't get carried away. Remember you've got a career to focus on. Love ya, best of luck, come back soon, bye.
Charlotte Kyle. The first time I met her, oh, she was gorgeous. We were on the street in Nevada. It was fun, let me tell you. Sunset Boulevard. Whoa. Can I tell you? Oh, she was gorgeous. Those fishnets, they never look the same on anybody else.
Charlotte, Kevin Fox here. We've known each other for a long time, and actually, I have to be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed in what you're doing. I didn't want to tell you this to your face, but really, I think your talents are a little more extreme than what you're thinking, and really you should probably think about, I don't know, possibly moving on to Los Angeles or something, because I think you have a better shot there than Science City. I know that you like it here and leaving is hard, but I'm sure there will be a light at the end of your tunnel. Wait, who are you again? Do I know you? Oh, I thought you were somebody else. Never mind. Well, anyway, great. I gotta go to lunch. So that's all. Okay, bye-bye. To you.
Good luck, Charlotte. Good luck in LA. I hope everything goes your way for you. I'll be looking for your name in the big screen. But good luck and write to us when you find work.
There you go.
No pictures. I'm sorry. No pictures.
Is it on?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, how's it going, Charlotte? Well, this is supposed to be a goodbye, but it's not a goodbye because I want to come down there and crash at your place every once in a while when you get a big hit, you know, share some of the wealth, and you can shack me up for a little while. Let me try to get in there, and I'll email you, give you a jingle, hit you on the jangle, just stuff like that. Give me your email before you go or something. If you don't get it to me, mine is
You'll find it on the bathroom wall. Don't worry about it.
on the bathroom wall. But give me a call sometime, really. See you later. Bye.
Oh, hi! Bye! Have fun in California, go ahead.
We wish you the best, and we hope you make it, and call us to do some choreography for your movies, and I'd like to...
Quit picking your butt.
Oh, my underwear's
She's picking her butt.
No,
on
I'd like to come
video.
out and do Wiggle behind you in a movie. I mean, in a good way. We were trying to think of a good song to sing, and we couldn't think of one.
Couldn't think of a California song. It's, oh, good! California, here I come. There, that's a
Very
California
good.
song.
We wish you luck.
Mwah! Mwah! Bye, guys.
That was great.
Hey Charlotte, good luck in LA. Just wanted to say goodbye, and I hope you guys have a good time out there. And I keep my prayers with you, and that you'll make it a safe trip out there. And we're gonna miss you a lot. So come and visit and email
though you may want to.
Dale Cartwright said, "We love you, and it's really cold in the city today."
So miss us and have lots of fun out in California. Okay? Love you. Bye.
Mine now. Oh, mine.
You're on. Hi, this is Bob. Oh, yeah, Mr. Spielberg, how are you? Oh, good, thanks. Oh, Charlotte Kyle? No, sir, I'm sorry. She's no longer employed here. I understand she's gone to your area in the West Coast, but I have no idea how to get hold of her. Well, if I happen to run into her, I'll let her know that we're trying to reach her. Thanks, Mr. Spielberg. Take care.